count on you? One last time?
All right, kid. Let's go do it. One last time.
Welcome to day 18 of 50 Days of Drake. We are at the last part of the Naughty Dog documentary today, and we're going to talk about it, and it's going to be emotional. It's emotional for me, and I haven't, I've only watched this once, so this is just so hard to deal with because you want the game to come out, but at the same time, it's going to be over. It's so bittersweet. Let's get to this video, and we're going to talk all about it.
The biggest fear that keeps me up at night is, are we really going to do this? It's a huge
This is going to
game
be
with all these new
insane.
systems.
How do they even tackle something like this? A series that's so beloved.
It's not one thing that makes it hard, it's everything. I guess it's kind of cliche, but I guess that's kind of the fun and the challenge of it too.
We don't make it sequentially. We're jumping around.
They don't. That's
part to
true. They
part,
jump around
so
from
we don't
part
really
to part.
know 100% what it's going to be like
I love
until
his
the
shirt.
very end.
And sometimes it can be a bit scary. You look at that end date that's just getting closer and closer.
All of our fans love Drake. We don't want to, make our last Drake game and have it not be the best Uncharted game we can make.
Look
It's
how
selfish in a way.
gorgeous
We
that is.
want to do the fan service and completing everything
Wow.
that everyone else wants to see.
I am
Thing
really
is,
looking forward
we
to the
are
underwater stuff.
Probably some of the biggest fans ourselves.
Now, is that underwater, that scene when the doors open?
The fans' reaction,
I don't know.
sometimes even when it's negative, is one of the best perks of the job in that you are able
least
to
people
reach
care.
other people and you get to see how much they care.
We get letters sometimes from people that they say, like, this has changed my life. Like something
It has.
shifted in playing that. It's like I learned something. It's like, wow, we did that. We created something that touched people.
That must be an
That
amazing
inspired
feeling.
them in the way that movies and games and comics have inspired me and the people I work with. And to know that, someday
He's so
someone is
amazing.
going to be way better at this, and somehow I got them on that path.
Oh,
It's just
that is
overwhelming
amazing.
with,
Could you imagine?
gratitude of that I get
How
to
do
do
you
this.
even deal
This
with
is
something
my
like
job.
And so whenever we see like a really cool letter,
Such a
from
hard
someone
job,
that
though.
email in, or we got a huge scrapbook once of all this different art that someone had put together, that really touches us, and we appreciate it on a
That's
super deep
amazing.
level.
Some of the most fulfilling things you can find in real life are those connections you have with people and those moments of understanding or play, and that's a much rarer thing in a video game. It's far rarer to find your character having a moment with another character that means a lot to you. And I think that just now and again we just come a little close to
And this game is
reproducing
so
some of
close
that
to our hearts. I
fulfillment
mean,
and
like,
enjoyment that you get from
I can't
real-life
wait to see
characters
the
from real
history
people.
between Sam
I
and
really
Nate.
hope that people can see the effort.
I mean, we
that
care
put
about these
in to
people
make
like
the
they're
character more
real.
alive.
When I see those cutscenes coming in, I see the facial animation, just the subtext you can get in these scenes. I've never seen it in Uncharted, I've never seen it in a game.
The level of
Look at that.
authenticity that our characters are
It's
starting
true.
to take on honestly has such emotion to it that I'm really proud of us as a studio for putting that out there.
And everyone here at Naughty Dog is a storyteller. We have something important to say.
I mean, it's so
to the
real.
story
You
and help
feel
immerse them
like they're
in
real.
the world of Nathan Drake and Elena Fisher.
As you play through the series, you do sort of.
You do. You become so immersed in this world. You become so attached to these characters. You become so. They become part of your history. I mean, that's insane. How many games can say that?
People cry when they play it, and I hope that they laugh when they play it.
We've always made sure that that's part of our vision, and that's it. It's like we want people to say once they put it down, be like, "I just had a ton of fun."
I know I'm gonna cry.
Every game, every
I mean,
year.
that
has
alone,
been,
just the jumping and the punching.
A new thing to learn, a new thing to accomplish, and we're never done.
I'm like getting teary-eyed
And
already. I
wouldn't-
can't even.
I wouldn't want to be.
I hope the whole industry keeps moving forward, because it has been. There's no slowing down, and this is just another step on that road.
There's
I
a
mean,
lot of
they are the
memories there.
leaders in this industry.
To leave it behind, it's funny. I'm working on this layout right now with one of the last traversal sequences in the game, and there's this one jump, and every single player that we've watched playtest it stops at the gap and kind of looks and like questions like, "Can I make that? It's a pretty big jump." and they go for it, and you see Nathan Drake flailing his arms wildly, and Nathan Drake reaches out and he grabs that last handhold, and that's our last epic jump in the Uncharted series. And that to me is like, I'm getting a little choked up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's
So
a
am
lot of
I.
memories there.
I can't take him getting emotional over that. It makes me emotional. I mean, this is something so special to so many people. And you know they're putting their heart and soul into this. They really are. I mean, it's the end. It is just so epic. There's so many great moments from this game and these characters. Just, they bring it to life.
When you
They
work on
make
a
you care
franchise for
about
this
them
long,
so
you
much.
become a unit, you become a family. And
Like, we're
you could tell
watching
that
his
everybody just
history.
wanted
It's
to make something that was
unbelievable.
really, really good.
So you two made it out okay?
Way better than okay. We found the battalion.
I've had a lot of time to reflect on everything that's happened, and I have to be careful not to get too emotional because this has been the greatest opportunity that I've ever
Everyone
had.
is.
The
I mean,
journey I have personally had with
this was
Elena
one of his
and with
most
this
amazing
story
roles.
has been one of extreme thankfulness and gratitude and growth, just as a person and as an actor.
I had to protect you.
That is bullshit, Nate.
You
just
don't
didn't
need
have
to
the nerve
protect
to
her.
face me.
It's true.
And this particular game, right from the beginning, was like being a little kid playing again with your friends.
Like playing make-believe.
Let's check it out, huh?
Yeah, wait. Something about this
Feels kind of hinky.
Hinky.
And it was just such fun to go to work every day. It's been a great ride. I really enjoyed it. Like I say, gonna miss this guy. Just bring me back something shiny, will you?
I think the quality of the story really is
I
just
am
this
literally going to be crying playing this
very
game. I'm just
emotionally
letting you know.
satisfying, beautiful denouement to the Nathan Drake story.
And everything is like you're playing through it. It's not something you're just watching passively. We're using our medium to the fullest. And you're hauling down this alleyway at 40, 60 miles an hour. But you're like, that was awesome. Look at that. That was cool. And that's Naughty Dog.
That's how we are going to play it, guaranteed.
It's been a perfect blend
Whoa,
from the actors and directors
down,
on the
Daisy.
mocap stage to what happens back at the Naughty Dog
Couch
home and
eater.
The
Get
designers
down.
and programmers and artists and
Sorry,
who
guys.
puts that stuff together. I hope that can sit on somebody's shelf and they
You
can
eat
revisit
couches.
it years later and go, oh, this was a great series. This was so much fun.
I hope more than anything people are entertained. That from the opening shot to that final closing image, that you don't want to put the controller down.
I don't think we have to worry about this being an entertaining game. I think we just have to worry about how many tissues we're going to need when we're crying our eyes out. That's what I'm worried about. Should I wear waterproof makeup? I think so. Should I need a few boxes of tissues? I think so. I don't know about y'all, but I am crying just watching this, the last part of this, because it is too much. Like when I say I love this series and this franchise, I mean, I love it. And so many of you do too. I mean, like we're worried, like one of these characters are going to die. Like they are a real person, you know? I mean, and to us, they are so real. This series, this franchise, this game development company is everything. They are the leaders. I don't care how much I love other games and other game developers. Whatever your favorite is, you cannot even argue the fact that they are the top. They are what other game developers should strive to be. Because when I play their games, I feel like there's no other games like I like to play more than these two. These, you know, Uncharted, The Last of Us. I mean, I love Double Fine and I love other game developers. No hate on anybody else. And I love video games. I love a whole different bunch of video games. But this series and this franchise is my heart. And I don't want it to end, but it's going to be amazing to see it and how they're going to deal with it. So I'm going to go now because I'm starting to get really emotional and there's no need for this nonsense because I haven't even played the game yet. And we'll be back tomorrow with day 17. We'll go through the Uncharted art book. Okay. Thanks guys for watching. You guys are awesome. I'm going to go